Then you push this one, it's silence. Then the jumper, it jumps a little bit above the set point.
Threshold point, yeah.
Then it goes down, and that's when you always gonna have to acknowledge it. But for the LFC, the door, whatever, you acknowledge one time and that's enough. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I wanted to make a comment here. If the recipe alarms are not set properly for the scales, let's say that they're set below 0 or set to 0. Anytime that scale goes to 0 or below 0, you'll get a red image here.
Right.
And that'll tell you got an alarm. It can be either the alarm set point on the recipe is too low. I think he's got them set to what, 100 grams here? 500 grams?
Yes.
That's usually the problem. But when you test this, normally you check the 0, then you throw 5 pounds on each one of them, just to keep it above so you're not fighting with that alarm all the time.
Okay.
But he's got it, set high enough, so it probably isn't a problem.
Okay.
But we never calibrated the platforms.
Yeah.
I mean, they already show 1,500 grams minimum with nothing
Well,
on it.
yeah, no, but they need to be calibrated.
Oh, absolutely. We're
Okay,
coming to
yeah.
it.
All right, go ahead.
Now we're on the manifold hole scales.
Okay. Now, these the manifold air hoses. Now you are forced. Okay. Go ahead and test the air hoses like we talked about yesterday.
It's in service. How we can do it. I'm on one, go on one. Hold it, turn it.
You don't even look over there. It's not gonna allow you to do that. Period. It's for a very simple reason. You have an interlock alarm. I mean, the system is not gonna allow. They say that you have the reason for that. They say that you have a spill over here. We're not gonna allow you to open any valves. And you have to solve the spill problem. So right now you're forced to solve each and every alarm before you could do anything. So you're gonna go and look at the alarms over here. Whether it's door, CPA, LFC, or whatever, and solve them one by one. And if you do that, then you really, probably you don't have to do some of these ones. But, okay, let's go and solve the LFC alarm.
How you solve it, you take that plug out the back, is that how you solve it?
Go for it.
You tell him about the smoke erupting out of the cabinet yet? He doesn't.
Don't remember the pins.
I thought you wrote them down.
No, I didn't. Not for that one. I got those two. I didn't write it down for that. When we got there, they were already in there. I didn't write that
Okay.
down.
The LFC alarm is pin 2 to the ground. The ground is pin 14. So what you have to do on the dispense control, this is pin 1, this is 13, this is 14, this is 25. Once again, 1, 13, 14, 25. LFC alarm, also it is in the manual. If you get stuck and you don't remember it, it's basically in the manual.
I got the manual of it. You got it.
Liquid flow controller is actually an external alarm to our system. That means this one is connected to a CVD system. If the CVD system has a leak in it, which is liquid flow controller, if it has any problem with it, it will give a signal back to our system says, I have a problem. Therefore, you cannot open any of these valves. The problem could be a spill, it could be it's on fire, it could be anything. But if you look at these guys, dismiss request, we jump it out, LFC alarm is on pin 2. Everything pin 2 to ground, to pin 14. Remote alarm reset is on pin 3. Tool idle is on pin 4. So this is your reference if you don't remember. Okay.
So you install the jumper.
Okay. Now, okay,
It's still going on.
that's not 14.
No.
1, 13, 14 is the last one. When you do this one, listen here. Listen very, very closely. Listen.
Still here. Sorry.
Okay. That's the relay picking up for that LFC. Okay.
Okay. So you turn on here.
Pin 14. Yes, that's the ground. Okay. You still see it. There are certain alarms, the interlock alarms. You have to acknowledge it. You have to solve it. You have to acknowledge it for you to get rid of it. Okay. For example, here's the door. I acknowledged it, but the door is still open. Okay. I solved the door.
Yeah, that'd be the idea, but the thing
It's
is,
gone
you have a
because the
measure.
door is not
You gotta make a
interlocked.
gillick on it, and you gotta have a,
Any spell, if you want me to list them, all the spells, they are
that's what
There's
the
four.
right, or a bathroom floor, right?
the exhaust.
And then right about it.
That's one more. The LFC, that's another one. These are safety interlocks. You really don't want to know the great details. Basically, you solve the alarm and you push the alarm acknowledge again. The first time you push it, you silence the horn. The second time, after you resolve the issue, you push it again.
Now I'm going to go to
Very
the
low pressure.
to the valves.
Okay. It's, yeah, it's fine.
You don't have to do them all, but you know. You can do
No,
a couple.
actually-
Well, I do because I have a problem.
Okay.
Yesterday we didn't do them all and we found there is one wasn't working or working, switched around.
Okay, that's right. We also got two connected reversed yesterday too. didn't we?
I think they solved them.
Okay.
It's happening. It's happening. Okay, I'm going back to my roots if you want to. When I came to classes, I came to Jersey. I came to Jersey, so I still have friends over there, about 20 years ago. I appreciate that.
Six.
I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Saturday I have either I'm going, you know, I might go to the Portsmouth, find the truck for the way, you know, if the weather warms, I'll have to.
Saturday's supposed to be nice. Saturday.
On number 7, right? Do I go to number 10 and then go to 29 over these two?
Yes, I think that's the best way to do it.
It's working? Okay. This way. Get nervous. 29.
Actually 29, if this one is open and your lines are connected, you don't even want to feel it. Because the minute you click it, you can hear it. Okay?
Now it's open. Now I go to...
Yeah.
Then I do... Open it up. You hear that?
Okay. Once again, just as a shortcut or whatever, you don't even need to fill in because if this one drops to this number, then you're really open to it. Okay?
Can I shut it?
Yeah. It's 3-second delay on it.
So all the valves...
Okay, but you're still not done. You made